Hey guys, Zaja Kimijima, and I'm really sorry for the odd recording of this Sakura Spirit episodes and the rest on. Just letting you know something happened, and yeah, let's get on with the episodes. Okay.
Hey guys! I wasn't in the final episode because Jake's a dick.
I recorded without her.
Bastard.
Okay, we're now on. I believe now this is like
Now we're
episode.
going for the Sayaka route.
Yeah, this is actually episode 18 now. I'm actually recording this a few days after I record the last episodes.
Because Jake's a bastard.
So now we're picking Sayaka first. Going with Hikari last.
Saving the best for last.
While it's going to be harder to pass a note to someone directly behind me without looking too suspicious, I get the feeling Sayaka might actually want to respond. Kicking back my chair, I leaned backwards and slipped a note onto her desk while keeping my eyes for it, as if I were a good student who was actually paying attention to my lesson at hand. At least. I think I managed to give her the notes.
Jake! English! Speak it!
I don't wanna. I don't feel like speaking English sometimes. After a minute or two of twiddling my thumbs, I began to lose faith in my plan. Maybe this was... Something suddenly tapped my shoulder as the same page I had torn out from my pad before floating down to my desk. Success! Written below my own hastily scrawled but barely, just very legible
Damn it, Jake!
message is one in far neater handwriting and accompanied by a smiley face.
Of course it is.
We're here to protect you, silly.
God damn it.
Protect me? Right. I remember her saying something about them being my guardian angels, and that they'd be keeping a closer eye on me, but this is ridiculous. I scribbled down my reply, writing so fast I had to cross out a word several times before I finally get it right.
I wonder what word it was.
Okay, I get that part, but do you really need to be this close? How did you guys manage to get enrolled? That's a good question. Did you forget how close you were to being chomped on this morning? I'm not gonna let that happen again. Yeah, that's... And as for how we got in, well, let's just say we can be very persuasive.
Oh my god, they killed a person.
Who actually writes eh. Sayaka does that too. Whatever. At least she gave me an answer. Somewhat. Now that I think about it, the teacher did look a little confused as he introduced them. I guess they wormed their way into here with whatever magic powers they have. It's actually a bit that's a bit scary actually. Magic. I use that word so casually. Am I just am I accepting its existence now? I guess even the evidence it's a bit hard not to, and I'm still going to remain skeptical. The rest of the day goes by with an agonizingly slow pace. I think the rest of this is the same.
It's all the same until you get to another choice.
Okay, so we're going to
We're
get to
gonna
that
pause
next choice.
it until we get to the next choice. Be right back. It's not like it has any effect on the story.
I know, but I at least want to show it and we're recording again. I know this doesn't affect the story, but we've got to do it. I have no choice, do I? Nope. I don't want to make her feel bad after she worked so hard to create whatever this is. Here we go, then. I give the substance a poke. It crumbles into a fine powder at the slightest touch. Oh god. Okay. I'm not even sure if it looks absolutely terrifying. I'm sure it can't be that bad. Maybe there's something good under all these layers of burnt stuff. I scoop up as much as I can that doesn't crumble away at my hold and force it into my mouth, despite all my instincts screaming at me not to. It's Sayaka leans in expectantly as I swallow it down. I think this must be what charcoal tastes like. I fought back the urge to choke and give her a smile and a nod. Oh shit. Oh god. What have I done? And I still have an entire plate of this stuff left. These girls are clearly the real danger to my health and well-being right now. Okay, we finished that off. Now to get to the actual next option that matters. Okay, we actually made it to another option that actually matters. They're going the Sayaka route. We gotta save Sayaka, who has 3 A's in her name for some reason. I wonder why that is. Right. Sayaka has numerous... Sayaka has numerous, far more threatening foes than just a couple of slimy tentacles. These things might tear her apart if I wait too long. Sayaka, hang on. I'm coming to be useful again. I kick off and head to Sayaka's side first, the sword held awkwardly in my side. I really don't know how to even hold this properly. I must look so stupid right now. She frantically bobs and weaves her way out of the incoming claws and fangs, unable to find a spare moment to get an arrow out. I pick up the pace, nearing the beasts. There isn't a moment to lose. This is my time to shine. I can be the hero. Oof. In my haste to reach Sayaka in time, I put a foot in the wrong place and trip myself into an awkwardly display of heroism. I pull into a tumble and barrel straight into one of those creatures, sword outstretched. It lets out a near-piercing howl as the blade comes into contact with it and leaps back, distracting all the others in the process. Well, not exactly what I had in mind, but it worked. Somewhat. Oh, hello. After the little stun, all their burning eyes are on me now. Yeah, I have fun with that. No problem. I put up a shaky sword toward one of them as they begin to circle me, rather than Sayaka. This is what I wanted, right? I mean, I saved Sayaka at least. The beast I'll leap at once. Assault from all 4 sides. Oh god, this is going to end badly. Even a seasoned swordsman would be at a disadvantage here. 4 arrows fly at once and nail each of the creatures in the head before they can reach me, each of them exploding a dark cloud of black smoke. She looks cute and she has a cute voice.
Yeah.
Sayaka grins as she lowers her bow. Ah, that's right. By taking on the monsters, I was able to give Sayaka the room she needed to launch her arrows. All according to plan. You're telling me... I don't know how you guys can face these things on a daily basis.
Seriously.
She's surprised that we were actually useful. Well, it was really nothing, really. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? She beams with an innocent grin. I'm sure she definitely meant something by that, though. Her mouth opens wide as she looks over Hikari's sword that I still hold in a trembling hand. Even though I still can't stop shaking after confronting those things.
Oh, this guy.
Sayaka sighs and knocks a magic arrow into her bow before letting it loose with a bored expression. As if she wasn't even that concerned with Hikari.
What
the lazy yet somehow precise arrow pierces through all the tentacles at once, severing them cleanly. The monster, still hidden in the shadows, lets out some kind of shriek and drops Hikari to the ground before retreating. She runs with a slimy splash. Ew. That can't be pleasant. Hikari rises and takes in a deep breath, about to yell at her partner, but she stops when she notices her sword in my fairly incapable hands. I grin nervously and scrap
more confident when it came to Hikari.
I hope you don't mind me borrowing it. It was sort of an If it makes you feel any better, I really didn't do much at all with it. I really don't consider someone a hero if they just accidentally tumble into a monster with the sword outstretched.
Just go with it, Jake. Just let him have his moment.
Sayaka claps her hands together and chirps playfully, batting her eyelashes at me with a dreamy expression. Even though she's clearly just messing around, I still can't help but let an awkward laugh as my cheeks flare up. Bullshit. That did not happen.
Just go with it, Jake.
Okay, now she's really making it obvious that I did nothing. He carries squelches over to me and snatches the sword back with a sour expression. Ugh. She got slime. She got some of the sword slime on me. Yeah. I don't see Sayaka and Kenting lasting long as that kind of pair. I can't see Kenta in a magical outfit. Especially if it's one Especially if it's one of these two girls. Especially if he's like these outfits. No. Hikari continues to simmer as Sayaka goes on.
Hey, Jake. I called doing swim club.
What?
I called doing swim club.
Well, I'm going to be doing mine for my channel anyways.
Well, I'm gonna do it first, and you're gonna appear.
Well, I'll end up recording mine anyways.
I was gonna record mine, Jake. Don't steal my ideas.
What the fuck was that?
The phone was coming from your end.
I can't even tell if she's being serious at this point. Pass. I don't want to say that. I don't want to see that. I will pass.
No thanks, even though he's a faceless protagonist. Still, no thanks.
I wonder, would my magical outfit be as light on materials such as theirs are? Probably. I feel cold just thinking about wearing one. I don't know how they manage. It's anime logic, please, that's why.
Tell me, please explain how do they manage.
Okay, this is from here on. This is where it's the same until the next option. So, I'm going to pause and get right to the ending. Okay, I know this isn't a choice that matters, but I have to say sure okay for this. I'm pretty sure Jenna knows what I'm talking about.
God damn it, Jake.
Well, sure. I can't see any reason why not. It's the complete opposite of what I'm about to say. I'd be insane to consider otherwise. That's okay. I'll handle the cooking. Okay, this is the same from here on. Okay, we're
finally back.
I made it to the point where it's like
the end of Sakura.
Well,
we finally got here.
Okay, let's do this.
We're done with this.
I slowly come to my senses. Yeah, I'm on a cold, rough, uneven surface. Stones scatter as I try to move my legs. Where am I? I squint through a harsh light to try to make sense of things. A cheerful voice chirps, rousing me to my senses. It could be none other than Sayaka! My mouse was on her boob.
I can tell. That was completely by accident.
Sayaka? I mutter her name, as it seems too good to be true. She's kneeling over me, offering a helping hand with the sweetest smile I've ever seen. Things were looking bleak back then, but I never should have doubted she would have pulled through. I'm so happy she's okay that I just about fight back my urge to cry.
We should just combine both endings, both the Sayaka and Hikari ending into this video because this video feels like it's been way too short.
Sayaka, did I... She beams as she takes a hold of my limp hand and gently props me up to a sitting position. I've noticed, like, when it comes to who we are, I notice, like, Sayaka and I are, like, totally different people. Like, we're kind of opposites.
Yeah.
Like, well, one of the things the same is, like, we both have green eyes. We both have, like, the same color hair. Except her personality is, like, completely different from mine. We're opposites. It's confirmed. Wait, you worried about me? I thought for sure those monsters were... I couldn't even see you. I was... How do you... I'm pretty... I was playing dead? Sayaka. She scratches at the back of her head and gives me the same goofy grin. This girl. I was really worried about you. If anything happened to you, I don't know what I would have. Oh my god, Sayaka.
It's just something I'd say.
It seems words are getting through to her, so... Nah, she's blushing. I wrap my arms around her and pull her into a tight embrace. It isn't enough to be able to see her again. I just want to make sure she was really there. I'm glad you're okay. She seems to be at a loss for words as her arms hang limply by her sides. She's really making this awkward for me. I like Sayaka because of her play on words and humor, like, oh, what the heck? Come here, you big old softy. She brings her arms up and turns to hug, squeezing me in a similar tight embrace. Maybe too tight. She stifles a giggle and she nuzzles into my shoulder. Nestles. Whatever.
She said stifles.
I know.
Who says stifles? That's not the word.
I do.
That's not the word.
I don't care. That's how I know how to say it. Now don't judge me.
I'm going to judge you hardcore while reading a fashion magazine.
Wait. That's a point. I pull back from the hug. Hikari, is she okay? Sayaka tilts her head, looking confused for a moment. And Yuzuki? She musters up a small smile, which instills some amount of hope in me. I do as instructed and follow along, almost hand in hand before we come to our senses. Hikari is standing guard, her sword drawn as she keeps the sharp end pointed firmly at a very tattered Yuzuki. While unconscious, it doesn't look like Yuzuki is badly hurt. She's just breathing steadily. I don't see too much damage beyond the cosmetic stuff. Yep. She seems fine. There isn't a scratch on her. She is as lively as ever.
I stole your man, bitch!
Well, to be fair, he's single as hell. He's single. Well, I don't think he is anymore. He's a complete loner, and Sayaka even called him out on having no friends at one point.
I know, but you know Hikari liked him at the beginning of the game. At least.
Yeah, and I noticed, like, you'll see how I reacted to this, but in a video when I upload it, I saw, like, the faint outline of a person in the crystal.
Cool.
Yeah, and once you watch...
There.
Yeah, once you actually watch it and you look closely, you can see it. Sayaka
Okay.
has nothing and grins sheepishly, rocking on her heels as she does so. Hikari furrows her brow, the faintest traces of anger visible across her forehead. I think she pieced it together. Animals. It's like, oh great, you guys already had sex. Yuzuki begins to stir from her slumber, forcing the attention on her as Sayaka and Hikari stand ready for the worst. Well, now we gotta wait. Now we gotta go to where things are different again. We aren't done yet. We aren't done with the Sayaka route yet. So
and we're gonna continue this, and we're gonna continue this video with the Hikari route.
This video is gonna be 30 minutes long at this point. This video is almost 30 minutes long already.
Oh really? It's 40 minutes long.
Anyways, this is where things are different now. I skipped all the way to this part, which didn't take very long.
Yeah, it's just the next scene.
There's a knock on my door. I wonder who it is. Oh well! Saying that and giving me no time to react, she swings the door open and dances into my room. She looks almost disappointed with the result and lets out a sigh.
Yeah, she's clearly disappointed. I can tell by her face.
Good morning, Sayaka. I finished doing my tie. Unfortunately for her, I am in fact fully dressed. Something of a rarity at this time of the morning, but I've learned to be wary with her on the prowl. Maybe.
Shut up, dog.
Don't expect that to happen. Please don't. Sayaka breaks into hysterics before she begins to poke about my room. Lately, she's been making it a bit of a habit to get me up in the mornings. I can't tell you how scared I was in the first time to wake up with her peering over me with that same grin. That would be terrifying.
You know nightmares for the rest of your life.
She says it's because she wants to make sure I'm up in time for school, but I'm sure there must be some other reasons behind it. Probably. In fact, I feel like we've grown a lot closer since the events in that cave. She's always been really friendly and affectionate, sure, but there's definitely been an increase in said friendliness and affection. At lunchtime, she always grabs me by the hand and drags me to the cafeteria, whether I like it or not. During our walks home, I can't help but feel like she's making a conscious effort to make us outpace Hikari. Maybe I'm just imagining things? Nope. I don't know.
You're just oblivious.
All I know is, hey, who said you could touch that? She pokes at my laptop.
What?
Something she's always had her eye on every time she's been in here. Right. But we're going to be late for school if you mess around. To be honest, on my personal computer, I never have a file named important schoolwork. I actually never have files on my computer like for documents, period. I just like set up the shortcut on my desktop or at the starting bar. Sayaka. She swivels the laptop around my way with the grin. It's green indeed, blank. Oh. She just said reaction.
Shut up, Jake. ...
It's not classified as lying if I don't say anything. I beat her head on with a blank stare. She opens her mouth to say something, no doubt to tease me further. Hikari saves the day, her commanding voice enough to sound up the stairs and into my room. Saying that, she bounds on and out down the stairs. I think she left the entire flight of them in one go. Jesus Christ!
I can do that.
I don't ever want to try that. One reason why I don't ever want to do that, because there's a ceiling right before the stairs end.
You hit your face on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if anyone tried to jump my stairs, you'd probably hit your face against the ceiling.
Remember, Jake, I'm smaller than you.
I followed shortly after, and I'm met by 2 additional house guests. What was that?
Remember, Jake, I'm smaller than you.
Hey, it's the girls. I do like how Yuzuki's sleeves are black.
Yeah. Get out of my house! Why are you always breaking in? Look, now, Yuzuki...
Yeah, I like it this way. I prefer this. Hikari and Yuzuki stand in the dining room at an awkward distance from one another, slowly yet to fully become friends. Much like Sayaka and Hikari, Yuzuki apparently has no qualms with breaking into my house while I sleep to wait for me to get up. When I think about it in this way, it's a bit worrying. I'll just do the smart thing and ignore it. Good morning, guys.
Having babies.
Actually knowing Sayaka.
She would probably have said what I said.
Hey now, why am I getting lumped in with her? I'm an innocent, pure-hearted boy.
Sure you are.
Yuzuki greets me quietly, a faint smile on her face. Since we started hanging out, it's been a gradual process of her opening up more to us. She's still pretty quiet most of the time, and won't dive into many conversations, but I think she enjoys our company. It must be tough for her to adjust to things after she's finally obtained the friends she's so desired for all these years. I'm sure it won't be long until she's out of her shell with Sayaka and Hikari at the helm, though. Yeah. I seem to be able to bring out the best in people. I greet her back with a nod of my head, but my eyes are quickly fixed to Sayaka, who is heading to somewhere dangerous.
Oh no.
Oh no, you don't! She stops on her track, inches from the kitchen. Nope. At least she's more reasonable this time.
Than the other times.
You did. I admire you for that. But it's not happening. Ever again. I settle past her and into the kitchen myself. She gives me the usual pout, but like always, it soon melts away and her smile returns. She gives me a look that's impossible to say no to. Damn it! Fine. Just don't touch anything. She watches over my shoulder. Literally. Her head is resting on my shoulder. It makes me a bit more difficult to do things, but honestly, it's not bad. Sayaka lets out a content sigh, having devoured her meal in record time. I'm not even sure she has any time to taste with how fast she wolfs down this stuff. Well, with how often he's alone, you gotta eat something.
誰かさんが台所で邪魔をしてたからかしら。光、気をつけて。
Your jealousy is showing.
黙りなさい。そんなわけない。とにかく早くしないと学校に遅れるわよ。あら、光がそんなに学校へ行きたがるなんて。
Hikari storms on out of the front door, leaving the rest of us to scramble for our bags and shoes. Maybe one day I'll finally understand her. Sayaka sends me a hand as Yuzuki shovels on by. I wouldn't really call the test we have today an adventure.
Of course she didn't study.
Well, yeah. It's been mentioned every day this week. Don't tell me you... Hopeless. I can't help but smile. Oh my god. She takes a firm hold of my hand and begins to drag me out of the house. Sayaka, wait. I don't even have my shoes on.
Of course!
Like, nope, we're going now. You have no say-so.
That reminds me of a time... Wait, Jake, before you end the video. Damn it. But that reminds me of a time a girl came in to take Kate to school. She thought she was wearing flip-flops, but she came to school without shoes on. I'm like, how did you manage to do that? And she's like, I thought I was wearing flip-flops. That's why when I got on the bus, I thought I was wearing flip-flops because when I got on the bus, I could feel the, you know how school buses have like little grooves on the bottom of the floor?
Yeah.
She thought she was wearing flip-flops because she thought that's why she could feel them so well.
Anyways, that is the end of the Sayaka route. This is going to be one...
Now we're going to Hikari.
Yeah.
We saved the best for last.
Except the Sayaka route is going to be one episode, Hikari route is going to be another episode, because this video was over 30 minutes long.
So, bye for now. See you in 5 minutes.